you just said you joined them 17 years ago, but were you already a fan of the band when you joined them?
Yeah, I think it's not hard living in Newcastle,
Yeah,
um, for a band who's basically a success story. I mean, when me and my friends grew up, we just bought anything with a cool album cover or just sounded heavy metal, you know.
yeah,
And obviously there was Neat Records, which Venom was on. So there was a great amount of bands that came up, and some of them were good, and some of them weren't so good, you know. But I mean, Venom were that standout band, you know.
yeah.
When I was growing up, they were a band who were a success. I mean, as soon as you want to join a band and everything, especially in the UK, you basically were told you had to move down to London. You know, that was where all the record companies were. That was where everything was. You know, that's what you.
Yeah.
And Venom were a band that didn't move to London. They they didn't do things what people expected. They didn't go out and do like 2 year world tours or anything. They went out and blew up places and screamed about Satan and stuff like that. You know, where Black Sabbath were sort of like, you know, please God help me. They were Venom was singing about partying with Satan, you know. So as a teenager growing up, that was, you know, very attractive, you know. It was rebellious, and so
Yeah.
yeah, I think everybody in Newcastle knows about Venom. It's a success story, you know. It's three young men who booked the trend and started a complete genre of music that
Oh yeah. Oh
just
yeah.
really spread out across the world, you know. And the amount of bands that you meet, you know, you'll talk to Phil Anselmo, and he's massive Venom fan, you know. Kerry King,
Yeah.
Slayer, the guys from Testament, you know. And that's the strange bit for me, because when I was growing up, you know, the likes of Slayer and Testament and all that, they were like my peers, you know, the bands I was influenced and wanted to be like. And then I
Okay.
see them, you know, excited about seeing Kronos. So it's just really, and I'm in the band. So it's like, you know, yeah, I'm part of this now. So it's